lady.
It's recording now.
Record it.
It's recording.
Record!
She has one job.
I have one job.
Part 2.
Julio.
I managed to get part 1 up on YouTube before recording this, so that was nice.
You did?
Yeah.
I say.
It was like...
I haven't looked at my subscriptions today, so I'd have to check.
Yeah, it was just like half an hour.
Yep, there you are.
Yay.
Yaldebeoth.
You named it Yaldebeoth and not Attack of the Will Saves.
That's the alternative title.
Oh, okay.
Is Battle of the Wisdom Saves. Will Saves is like a 3.
Somebody joined. There's an at-notch who's muted currently.
Yes. Okay.
Ah, lame-o.
Do we remember who where we ended? Oh, it was Yaldebeoth and he just decapitated Nat. So whose turn is it now?
So I think it's mine.
It's my turn to start the episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do the thing.
Do your words.
If we're gonna let him do his words, we have to be quiet.
The battle had been raging. Blood had been spilled. And the rising moments of this battle, Naznaj was suddenly found. What do you do? Serana.
Oh boy, I've had 24 hours and have done exactly 0 planning for anything.
I mean, you were at work, right? No, you weren't.
No, I was not at work.
This was not your. This was your day off.
I slept until 10 and I did the dishes. That's all I did. Am I concentrating on any spells? I am not. No. Okay. Is there anyone standing directly beside... I'm gonna turn down Natnoj because there's a lot of static. Okay. Is there anyone else standing directly around in the immediate vicinity of Yaldebeoth?
You have the decapitated body of Natnoj, as well as you are actually fairly close to him, as well as Monique.
Because I'm like right next to you,
Okay.
looking incredibly regretful.
Okay. Serona would scream again if her brain was working in any capacity, but she's probably gone into survival mode at this point. Loo-doo-doo-doo. La-di-da. All of my spells are area of effects, and that's not a good thing.
Isn't she still surrounded by giant crabs in her imagination?
No, that was dropped because I was holding my Call Lightning. I have Call Lightning! Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, cool. Take him down.
You're welcome.
So she just sits, she's standing there as a bear and is just staring blankly with her big emerald bear eyes. And just like with her barely moving or doing anything, just like lightning just goes.
John's trying to say something.
Oh, let me turn John back up. Sorry. I didn't turn it up enough.
She already did, actually, but I think she's just saying that that's an option she can take.
Alright,
What?
I'll go back to cooking my bacon.
Okay.
He was trying to say that if you were trying to use the one that you were already holding, that you would have used it, and you already did. I have the damage recorded.
Yeah,
I already...
The prepared action already fired, but
the spell remains.
I figured you were just saying that that was what you're going to do.
Yeah. The cloud is already up. The storm is already up. So I'm just hitting him again with lightning. So he has to make, I think it's a Constitution check? Is that right?
Constitution check?
I don't think so.
I think it's dexterity.
No, it is dexterity. You're so right. Sorry. I need to pull up my bestiary so that I have my bear.
Yeah, 24.
Is it 24? Yeah, that's definitely the thing. So, let me...
So half damage.
Yeah, half damage. Call lightning. Okay. It is 3, but I cast it at 4th level.
5th. You cast it at 5th.
I cast it at 5th level. Okay, so five D10s, and let's put some Harvest Scythe into this. Why don't we?
You want a couple D10s on my high?
I'm gonna have.
You have
I think
5.
I have a lot, so that will be fine.
I don't have brain today, so I heard 5 D10s as 10 D5s, which a D5 doesn't even exist. It's like, that's a lot of dice!
A D5 is just a D6 minus 1.
But does it exist?
Yeah, you roll a D6 and subtract 1, there's your D5.
What if you roll a 1 though?
At a higher level.
Then you re-roll.
Yeah, I did it at 5th level, so that's 5 D10s. I
Okay.
will.
I
Yeah.
thought it on.
We have it. We have it sorted.
Yeah, we got it sorted. We're already working on it. I'll put one
I said we
Harvest
already
Scythe into
started.
it. I put one singular Harvest Scythe into this.
He deserves
And-
more.
Okay,
Yeah, but
so
he resisted
you're
it.
using all lightning and it's 5 D10s?
Yeah, because I did it at a higher level.
I know. Call lightning's the 3rd level, right? And it does 3 D10s normally?
Yeah.
5 D10.
Yeah.
That surprises me. I always thought it did more damage than 3 D10s.
Well, I'm
No.
always putting Harvest Scythe into it as my thing. I'm always bumping it up.
And I almost always cast it at a higher level.
Yeah.
So yes, John, you can double. We got it sorted, man. You don't have to worry.
Okay.
I will worry.
Stop!
Stop worrying!
6 plus 3 plus 8 plus 4.
Bad.
39 divided by 2. Are we rounding up or down?
Up, I think.
Down. Because
Down.
he succeeded.
Okay, 19. He takes 19 damage.
19 damage.
Okay.
Isn't he already resistant?
I don't think he's resistant to lightning. Okay, gotta mark off Harvest Scythe here.
So,
Press X.
17 damage.
19.
19. It was 19.
19. Sorry.
9!
9?
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Alright, so.
Coolio. As a bonus action, I don't think I have anything, so... I'll move up to him. Can I be can I share a space with Natnaj's corpse?
For the purpose of this? Sure.
Cool. I'm just on top of the body, and I'm just up to him, growling. I don't think I have any other bonus actions.
And he just kind of smirks at you.
Mm-hmm.
And it is now Yaldebeoth's turn. Funky, start preparing. Your turn is next.
I know.
I
I'm
think
just telling you so you have a chance to prepare.
I know what I'm doing.
I think she's ready. She's not fooling around with her papers or nothing.
No.
Go on. Shush.
I don't know what John said. He's too broken up.
Yeah, John, your connection is also pretty bad, so you're being all computery, so it's hard to understand even if you were trying to talk to us.
But he's also not supposed to be talking since he's not playing, so.
It's alright. I was allowed to say
He's dead to us.
something. You're dead to me. Now, son, don't touch that cactus.
You're dead.
That's like a reverse meme. I started with the punchline and went back to the build-up. Okay. What's he doing?
Right.
What's gonna happen?
What's the words, boy?
Suddenly, he uses his divine stuff once more, disappearing and suddenly reappearing behind Avi.
Oh. Oh, no, you don't.
You're attacking your own boy.
Just let him speak.
Let's end this. That's a hit.
Abby, He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
I feel like he should have a limit to this divine step thing.
Not if he keeps replenishing himself with those stupid rings of his. Bunky hasn't. I have an idea about that though. I have no idea if it'll work. But Bunky's doing it anyway, because she is mad.
Your ideas do tend to work out pretty well.
6.
Pays to be the wild thinker.
He takes 39 fire damage.
No, no.
That's just the fire damage.
And then the slashing.
That's just the fire damage.
Give me a second. Alright, now I'm going to need someone to roll me 5d6s.
I'm on it. Go for it, woman.
I'm the woman with the D6s. And the D8s.
And literally everything.
I love it whenever I'm rolling damage against the party that I get low numbers.
I know.
My dice love me. Nah. 2, 4, 8, plus 6 is 14.
8 plus 6 is 14, yes.
14!
So if you take one from the 8 and add it to the 6, you get
14?
7, that's
14.
He deals a total of 47 slashing damage.
Oh, no.
Whenever I'm fighting Johnny, I use my gold dice. If he has me rolling extra dice for him, I use my gold dice.
Abby is looking severely haggard
Oh, no.
Shockingly, a baby.
as the blade cleaves through his back, sending him to a knee.
Oh, the baby.
Now Serona finds her voice and roars.
Don't you have like a specific ability for this?
I don't know.
Like the two of you. You've got like that sort of... Not you, but Avi and Serena.
Oh, yeah. If he dies, I get to have advantage on everything anyway.
Get double advantage.
Serona is literally...
Oh, no, wait. I get disadvantage on everything because I'm panicking, but I auto-crit. So I have foresight, so if Avi
Yaldebeoth
dies... Okay.
Raises his sword once again.
Oh, no. Why are you gonna kill my hubby? Come on. This is...
It's a crit.
Oh, come on!
I know it's a game, but
He
please
grabs
don't.
Abby by the scruff of the neck, lifting up towards you, and shoves the blade through his sternum.
I hate life.
Yep, I hate everything about this. I hate everything.
Abby looks at you as the life slowly drains from his own.
Okay, I'm gonna bring up my Lover's Retribution stat sheet here. And I just want to give.
I
us.
texted it to you.
Oh, you texted it. Oh, I think I had a picture of it, but okay.
You probably did, but
Yeah.
I didn't. I just had to find it.
Okay. Alright. I just want to give a sincere frick you. Just for the record.
You're welcome. You have the ability to use your reaction to make an attack action against the target.
I can use my reaction to make an attack action. I'm not
Yes.
very close, am I? Oh yeah, I
You
can
can
do
area
any
effect
attack.
now.
any attack.
An attack action.
Okay, well I'll do the lightning. I'll do the lightning.
Use the area of effect now that, the only other person near him is dead.
I don't think anything I have is better than this, so
Okay.
I'll do the lightning again.
Okay.
This one is accompanied by a roar.
He rolled a nat 1.
Yes! Yes!
Sucker.
Yes! Okay.
And, as part of your thing, all damage dice deal maximum damage to any target when an attack lands.
How many harvest size are you pumping in this one?
All of them.
I'm allowed to do up to half my level. So that is 8. Plus 5.
18 divided by 2 is 9.
What?
18 divided by 2 is 9.
That's 9. Do I have 9?
Yes.
You used one earlier, though.
I used 1 and I used 5. I've used 6 of 18. So I have 9 more. I have more than 9. So 9 plus 5 is 140 damage immediately.
And is that critical?
Are the
Damage included?
That's max damage included.
And
Yeah,
critical is twice that.
critical is twice that, so twice of 140 is 280.
Kill him!
Basically ionize like all of the oxygen in like a 1 foot space centered on Yaldebeoth.
Sheesh.
Is that all of your harvest size?
Sheesh and a hat.
No.
That's 9 plus. That's 15. I have 3 harvest scythe left,
Okay.
and I'll sprinkle it throughout because he won't roll another natural one again. Okay. Drink.
I don't have my water bottle with me.
So I got
Okay,
3
you want
left.
it.
I'm gonna mark 3.
There's 3 on my bedside table if you want to just grab one.
Okay.
You watch as the lightning bolt and its immense power strikes down on him. And he falls to a knee as several of his halos begin to glow violently, shattering one by one, 3 of them disintegrating into dust. He looks up to you, and he is filled with an admixture of rage and complete satisfaction, knowing that he has thoroughly ticked you off.
Oh yes, he has.
Count that 2 of us.
Mm-hmm.
So just so I'm 100% sure, Avi is in saving throws, right?
No.
Yes.
Yes, he is. Can you turn down the music just a smidgen?
Gonna swap over tabs here. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off these here so I can find things.
Only saving throws.
Okay. He's only saving throw, guys.
Funky.
Okay, Bunky just saw her first friend in the group, who more often than not, more often than she should have, she took for granted, but who had always been a friend to her, and who she trusted, just get frickin' beheaded. Also that short guy over there who she didn't really care about. But she is not thinking properly, and she's thinking less properly than normal. And she is throwing what is normally she's throwing self-preservation, which is what she's always concerned about, out the window. And Bunky is, with a scream of fury, going to run at full speed to Yalda something.
Yaldebeoth.
And she is going to swipe at him with her short sword. And I'm going to use a lucky point, which gives me advantage on this.
Do it.
Please.
As you charge him, you do notice that he is now garbed in a set of heavy plate and chain.
You think I care?
I'm just pointing it out. His cloak is nearly pitch black.
I get advantage anyway.
It's probably more black than it would normally also because it's just been struck by the ultimate bolt of lightning.
It's really dark and also very charred. No, actually, the rings probably would have fixed it.
Oh,
Because
Well,
it took all the
14.
blood out of his outfit as
What
well.
do I add?
14 plus probably is a short sword a dexterity weapon?
I think it's versatile.
Johnny would know. Is he listening? Is his volume up?
I don't know.
His volume is up.
Yes, it is.
It is dexterity.
Also, are you using your Tides of Chaos?
I thought Tides of Chaos only worked for magic.
No, Tides of Chaos is like any roll.
Oh.
So you can use that before you start using your luck points.
Could I use both and get double advantage? Does
You don't
that
get
work?
double advantage. That doesn't exist.
Okay. In which case, I'm gonna stick with the luck point. So I add my dexterity, correct?
Yes. And if you have
And-
proficiency in short swords, which you should,
I think I am,
so you'll add your
I am-
proficiency as well.
I'm adding 11 to 14, which is a 25. To hit, which I believe hits.
It does indeed.
I was gonna say, if it doesn't.
Okay. And Johnny, what's my attack modifier?
That's gonna also be your dex.
You get 8, but you get 8d6s.
8d6s.
You really should start to learn these things for yourself.
I know! I'm stupid.
How is it 8d6s?
I'm not
Sneak
questioning
attack.
it.
Oh,
A couple
sneak.
d6s, please. 4.
She'll get the hang of
Thank
it.
you. And I add my dex mod as well.
Yes, because it's because that's your attack modifier.
So. Okay. 6.
Beat yourself
10,
again, John.
15.
I thought I just
20.
did. Did you just hear? Okay. Because I pulled my mic out of the way and coughed. It normally just mutes itself.
20,
It didn't.
24 plus 5 is 29 damage.
29 damage.
Yep.
Looking at him now, he certainly seems very damaged.
Okay.
Hanging on to a thread and his current condition.
Okay.
Bobby gets a little death saving throw.
I'm not done.
You are?
No, I have a
Okay, so-
bonus action. I am going to use Magic Stone in my bonus action, and I know I can't technically throw it, but she's just gonna drop the stone by his feet in hopes that he'll hit it or something. Just
Doesn't work like
Magic
that, but
Stone.
okay.
It's a long shot, but it's worth something. Does that use
Well,
one of
Bobby
your
gets to
spell
roll
slots?
his first death saving throw.
Survive, boy.
Freaking, this guy is like wobbling all the way down the side. He's like, okay, decide what you're gonna land on. It lands on the stomach.
What did it roll on?
It was a fail.
Oh,
Be right back.
okay.
My turn is done, so I'm good.
It's now Monique's turn.
It is. Okay.
How many rings
are left? Yeah, that's a good question.
Because we just busted through 3.
He has 4.
4 left. Okay.
Wait, hold up. I think he only has 3. It's hard to remember if the ring he's currently on is one that he's used or if it's one that is currently still floating about him, but it's either 3 or 4.
He was on Gluttony the last time.
Well, now you've moved him up to Heresy.
Cool.
We had 6 to go, I believe, and then he lost the 3, so I think it's that
So
one.
yeah, we have 3.
We'll just go with
I know which ring he's on, but I was having a hard time remembering if a ring he's on is one that's been expended or if it was one that was still going. But yeah, it's one that's been expended. That's right. Thank you, John.
Cool.
So he's on Heresy.
Decisions.
Please heal my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend.
Or revive somebody.
Your boyfriend has a chance still.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. Here's the thing. Is what I would desperately like to do is to get everyone back in fighting order, but I can't do that this turn. Okay.
I have something that can heal up everybody.
Hey, John, you're going all helicopter on us. You may want to mute.
Did that help at all?
Yes, thank you. Okay.
I can heal us if
So
you
that's
can
why
do.
I didn't mute when I moved the thing up. It was going to my laptop.
Is that your mass heal? Okay.
Anyway.
That's 700 hit points. Do you have a nice spell slot stuff? Okay, that's a problem. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go cure wounds. That does help. Okay.
Door.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Okay.
What are you doing?
Get your paladin back. I forgot her called shot.
Revivify is an action, isn't it? It's not a bonus action. I don't get to be that lucky.
It's an action.
Okay. Alright. I just don't know if we can last. I need to end this quickly. Alright, yeah. Monique's going to dash over to Natnaj, lay a hand on him, and pull out of her pack a fistful of diamonds and cast Revivify.
How much of an what was the casting time on that? Just want to make sure.
One action, it's diamonds worth 3,000 gold.
300.
300.
Okay. What does the spell say? Just want to make sure.
You touch a creature that has died within the last minute, the creature returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell cannot return life to a creature that has died of old age, nor restore missing body parts. Although you said that we were gonna let us do it.
We're home ruling that just be like decapitating was kind of a dramatic scene.
Yeah, well, what she does is she grabs my head, sticks it on, casts Revivify, and the flesh just starts to knit a bit.
That's not how it works, but I'll accept that, yes.
Alright. So, moving up to
And she
Natnaj.
also she
You got
screams in Celestial, "Not today! Not freaking today!"
grabbing the head, placing it back onto the neck. You grab the gems from your pouch, and slam them into his chest, watching as they start to fade away. And in that moment, you watch as the wounds mend. And suddenly, Natnaj returns to the land of the living. Go on a shoestring.
It's something. It's something.
And now, it's Yaldebeoth's turn.
And now all the work we do is reversed.
This is probably the part where Avi dies. I'm sorry.
He rolls his neck, and as you watch, he takes flight. 2 new wings sprouting amongst his already present 4.
Question, is he within 30 feet of me?
No.
Well, then he doesn't see what happens.
What?
We're gonna have to skip this song. It's far more underwhelming than I anticipated.
What's happening?
The song is far more underwhelming than anticipated. We're
Not-
skipping it.
I know that, but...
And
But give me a second, and I
Okay.
can tell you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All in due time. Taking to the skies with now 6 wings that do not flap to create a breeze, as he simply ascends. He raises a hand, and you watch as all the symbols of your religion start crumbling about him in arcane forms. Everyone, roll wisdom save.
Oh dear. +2 is a 19 on Bunky.
$19 for Monique.
if you're next to Nat, you get a +5.
Oh,
Then 24 for the both of us.
are you next to Nat?
No, you're next to Yaldebeoth.
I'm next to Yaldebeoth. Sorry, I'm still 19. You're 24.
Which was next to Natnaj because you just beheaded him, so she's next
No.
to Nat as well.
No. Yaldebeoth teleported. You might not have heard, but he used his
Alright.
divine step to take out Avi.
Oh yeah, that part. I forgot about that. Alright.
But Monique is now
Then
24.
Nat got a +6, 27.
Donna?
Zerona's a 29.
Alright. So looking up at this display, Monique, you watch as the symbol of Keratos seems to disintegrate before him. And Bunky, all that you believe him, watching as the visage of Nadnoj is again decapitated. You both suffer, under the effects of the spell, loss of faith.
Wait, did a 24 not pass that?
He has a very high save.
Great. Okay.
Ouch.
Loss of faith. What's that do?
You're unable to act for the next 2 turns.
Oh no.
Great.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, you all are gonna die because I can't do anything now. Frick all of you.
Sure. Tirana,
I'm right next to him.
You watch as he
He's in the air.
grasps at your symbol of faith at the same time that he grasps the symbols of Stravos and Adranch. But they seem to be resilient as your faith, not only in your deities, but also in each other, holds strong. You and Nadnoj are the only ones who resisted.
Yay!
And Avi, being unconscious, doesn't have to roll.
Yeah.
So for his turn, his second action, Yaldebeoth simply grasps his sword and dive bombs onto Avi.
Oh, crap.
And both of those are marked. Wow.
Can you do it again? Thank you. Last time. Do you have any other diamonds?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I have diamonds. but
You
I don't
watch
have
as
time.
he streams downward towards Avi, and yet somehow, in the arena, as you watch him fall down towards him, this limp form on the ground, you watch as the divine figure seems to protect Avi in the last second, redirecting the blade to strike the ground beside him.
God has saved him.
The figure dissipates as soon as it appears. You rolled a nat 1 both times.
Woo!
Does he not deal damage to himself if he rolls in that one?
I don't think so.
Doesn't he get 2 attacks? And wouldn't he have made those attacks with advantage?
He used Loss of Faith.
Oh, so he can either attack twice or
He has
do an
two
action and attack.
He has 2 actions. Thing.
Stop trying
Now
to
it
kill
is
my
Nadnoj's
boyfriend!
turn. And also, Nadnoj, please do not try and teach me how to use my own characters.
Don't DM the DM. Let's.
Okay, the first thing that Naj is gonna do, standing up, is you see half of the wounds he's received just fall away from him as he stands up. He grasps his handle and it once again reignites. And he shouts to Avi, "You've got more fight left in you. Get up!" And uses Cure Wounds.
And how much does that give, Avi?
It's gonna be real low because
It'll take him from the brink of death.
Just whatever health he has.
Alright. Roll D8. Alright, it is 8. You get 8 health hit points. But you do open your eyes.
He takes a gasping breath as he comes back to himself.
Does my lover's retribution fade?
I do believe so.
Yeah, okay.
Makes sense.
I do believe it was up until the person comes back up.
Or dies.
And since I have
Yeah.
failed 2 saving throws, my exhaustion level is at 2.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, no. Actually,
And that is my
Oh.
turn.
we did exactly what we were supposed to do, except that we gave you the auto crit. It's supposed to be that if he gets reduced to death save, you're supposed to only receive attack of opportunity, essentially. Basically, using an action for your reaction.
Oh, you don't.
Oh,
But
so
if he dies, you get the rest of the benefits.
oh,
So we did a
so
boo-boo there, but we'll just let it slide.
okay, cool. I'll take that for 140 damage. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My apologies.
Wait
So
a
more than
minute, wait a minute. I might be able to do something better than cure wounds. Give me one moment.
Well, you've already done it now.
Yeah, you already have.
Alright.
Next turn, essentially. And now it's Yaldebeoth's turn again,
Great.
as he looks at Natnaj, who has just risen up on the ground, and he just grits his teeth. Stay down!
Quit
Then you get the
dying.
check out. Okay. He's going to, as a ring passes in front of him, he reaches his hand through it again, grips a fist, and the ring shatters as all the wounds that had been inflicted dissipate once again. You watch as his cloak is now very minimally not black. It is more black than it is white, but it's still just a very dark shade of gray. As he looks at all of you, his eyes blazing red with fury, his alabaster hair waving in a non-existent wind, as he takes a confident step towards Natnaj, suddenly disappearing in his divine step once more. Instead of reappearing behind Natnaj as some had expected, he appears above you all.
Uh-oh.
He raises his hand as arcane circles begin to wrap around it. And he points it down at you all. Die!
Oh boy.
He has cast Fireball.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no.
And it just so happens that I do believe that most of you are within the, I think it's 40-foot radius.
Yeah, I think it's 40-foot diameter, 20-foot radius.
Pretty sure Fireball was intentionally a tad bit broken
Yeah,
by the creators.
yeah, I think it always was.
It was a callback to something I believe they said. 20-foot radius, 40-foot diameter. I do believe that you all fit neatly within that space.
Probably.
Alright. I rolled a 22.
Oh, we need to make deck saves. I'm stupid.
Get to make a deck save.
Nice. I'm good at dex. Oh, and I have proficiency in dexterity saving throws. So, sweet. I
Ooh,
get
I
11.
do too,
Roll.
for some reason.
That's really good.
'Cause you were a rogue?
Because I rolled a 3.
I have this listed down as I have proficiency in death saving throws. Not dex saving throws. But I don't remember if I was supposed to get rid of that after I lost my level of rogue. John would remember.
I mean, a level in rogue wouldn't have given you dex proficiency in dex saving throws.
Oh. But I have 3. Am I supposed to have 3 proficiencies in saving throws?
If you took the perk that gave you an extra one, yes.
I rolled a 14. My dex is low today, it would seem.
Okay. Right now is not the time to be fooling around with trying to figure out what happened. But I have a 19 plus my 1
It's
plus my proficiency plus Natnaj's bonus is 31. What is Natnaj's bonus again? Plus 5, but that's just for
Plus
people in very close range to him, which I think is just me. I was
Well,
beside him
30
as
feet.
well.
That's not really very close range.
Okay, well, who's within 30 feet? Probably you, yeah.
I'm not, definitely.
Yeah, I am, because I
So-
went and projected his body.
Everyone, if you rolled under a 20, you take the full 19 damage from a very unimpressive series of rolls.
The full what now?
19.
19.
Man, I took a full 10th of my health.
As soon as, if you have above, if you rolled above a 20, you get half that.
Unless you're bunky, in which case you got half if you rolled badly, and none if you rolled.
Ooh!
Wait,
How
what?
the...
What
how
was
the-
that, John?
You have evasion.
Oh, what does that do for me?
If you succeeded, if you failed the saving throw, which you got under 20, so you did, then you take half damage because you have evasion.
Oh, okay, so...
Half of 19.
So are we rounding up or down?
Are we rounding up or down?
You round down for having.
So then 9.
That'd be 9.
Yeah, so you take 9 damage. As do we. I just remembered I have Shield Master. So if I'm taking a dex save for half damage, I can use my shield to take no damage.
You're allowed.
So frick you.
I'm not a bear anymore. Oh. I'm out
As
of
you watch,
bearness.
the fires, as the fire roars around you, some of you able to avoid the damage, some of you able to avoid partial damage, and some of you not able to. Looking over, you watch as Avi, having recently been brought back to land of the living, is back to death saving throws. The fires, looking at his frame, his already weakened frame, sending him back under.
And stay down, noob.
And I'm back to Lover's Retribution, I think. Right?
Yeah, but you don't get those automatic crits.
Yeah, I don't think... Do I get to take
Also,
another
you-
reaction?
You
You
have
don't
to
have a-
roll a Constitution saving throw
Why?
For what?
Oh yeah, I have to
to make
roll...
concentration on the lightning.
Yeah, I have to roll concentration on the lightning. I have to get above a 10, because it's a minimum of 10. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay. Do I get another reaction for my Lover's Retribution? Because it's not been my turn yet.
It hasn't been your turn yet, but now is your turn.
But now is my turn. Okay, coolio.
Yeah. You have no real bonuses right yet, because he is not dead.
Cool, yeah, he's only in saving throws right now. Okay, but he's not
So
gonna
if you
be...
kill him, you get bonuses.
I'm not gonna do
Don't
that.
worry, Nat'll be willing to do that for you, don't worry.
No! Okay, let me do my thing. He's not gonna be in saving throws anymore because I'm casting Mass Cure Wounds. It's a 30-foot radius, which is 60-foot diameter, and if we fit in a fireball, we are gonna fit in the 60-foot diameter.
No, actually, you don't.
Actually.
Roll that healing.
Okay. 3d8. Okay, so it's 3d8 and it's a 5th, but I'm gonna bump it up a little bit. Plus my spellcasting. So 3... Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go all the way up to 8th level. So we're gonna do 6. 6 d8s. Let me pull those out.
I has D8s.
I think I'll only need one. No, I'm not gonna need any from you, Kathy. I appreciate it.
I'm just gonna take my dice gel here and...
Quick question while she's doing that. Is Yald something floating in the air?
Yes.
Okay.
He is.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm back.
It's not your turn, by the way, so
I know.
just playing it out there.
I'm back. My computer fuzzed out for a bit. Did I miss anything?
Not a
Nope.
thing.
At a level 8 mass healing.
You missed everyone dying.
And that gets everybody gets this, right?
Everyone
He
except
is meteoric
Yaldebeoth.
storm and everyone's dead.
Okay.
Everyone that you choose.
Yeah, 6 creatures of my choice, so I choose everyone but Archangel, dude. Everybody gets 34 hit points.
Nice.
Okay. I haven't even lost that many hit points.
You just go back to max then.
Yeah.
I was at 71.
I'm back up over 100.
I'm back to 146 because I lost literally like let's say 131. 132
Don't push your luck. He'll come for you next.
minus... He probably
Then you'll be
is.
sorry.
15. I lost 15 hit points in total.
Rose!
And for my bonus
Cowardice.
action, I cannot do anything else for my bonus action.
I wonder if Dawnbringer saw you do that.
Probably.
How much health did you say we got back? Or have you?
34. 3-4. Oh, guys!
Guy,
Oh, I'm a moron.
you are.
Anyone within 30 feet of me has advantage on death saving throws. That doesn't change anything because he was purposefully trying to murder everyone, so that doesn't change anything. But if you're rolling death saving throws, you have advantage if you are within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good to know for the future.
So
Yes.
it does, if John was in 30 feet, that
Pointedly.
does change one of his rolls.
Not hyper important at the moment, so let's just keep going.
I mean, you do have a level of exhaustion for that.
It's fine. We're just gonna move on. There's a lot of things just happening right now. We just gotta keep
Sad with
moving.
myself because I was planning something awesome and then I chickened out
Okay.
a bit. And I rolled really well. So
I might have to look something up.
Sorry, say again?
He's looking something up.
Oh, he's
I'm
looking.
looking something up.
Sorry, I was lost in
And I was
thought.
out of my range, so I can't do it. I was going to attack his arm so he couldn't grab the halos.
I do have a question. Serona suffered the loss of faith, didn't she?
Nope, no, I did not.
Sharona was the only other one who didn't.
Okay.
I
Wait, so-
did not.
Question: what did the loss of faith do to me, to Bunky?
You
It
lose 2
skips your
turns.
turn for 2 turns.
Oh, poop,
Yeah, you and Kathy, you lose your turns.
poopy.
Serona just looked up and there was this weird 5-eyed icon, and she's like, I don't know what this is.
That's sad.
I said specifically that she watched as her friend Nat Naj was disintegrated before her, and all the things she had loved and believed in having been destroyed.
Especially the bar.
The bar! My bar! I really shouldn't shout. That's probably a bat.
Not the bar.
Shut up.
No.
That is my surrogate father figure.
Yaldebeoth
Shut up.
turns his gaze directly on Nat Naj,
Oh no.
and he just smiles at you. I see your brush with death has left you worse for wear. Let's hope you let it stick. I'm gonna have
I
it to say.
I didn't hear anything for a moment.
I see your brush with death has left you worse for wear. Let's make sure it sticks this time. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. A wisdom saving throw is actually something I'm good at. 28.
Nice.
You feel the air vibrate about you, but you shirk off the effects. And he just snarls at you contemptuously. As he then turns his gaze upon Serona.
No, Serona the small bean again. She's not a bear no more. Oh.
He's gonna utilize your small beanness to his advantage.
No. Don't attack.
Using Divine Step,
Oh no.
he appears just before Serona
I put too much
seizes
soul.
your chin.
I do not
Try
like
me again.
I do not like all this face grabbing that's going on.
No. Creepy git, she's taken.
Use the wisdom save. In case
Yeah.
you're wondering.
Yep, I'm getting my wisdom save going on here. Da dee da dee da. That's the first almost bad roll that I've done with a wisdom save. What is? I'm still nearby Natnoj, am I not?
Yeah.
So
I
that is
believe so.
13 plus my proficiency plus my modifier. Oh, it's because I'm beside Natnoj. It's still a 29.
The 29?
29. Sorry, I'm a taken
He
lady.
kind of thrusts your face aside, disgusted with you. Clearly,
Is he close enough to Nat? I'll totally take a no for a reactionary strike.
Divine Step makes it so that he can go where he pleases without inciting.
But he is casting a spell next to me, is what I'm saying.
Oh, that, yeah, totally.
Okay, let's make that attack roll. Too bad I can't cast a bonus spell, otherwise my plan would come to fruition.
He got distracted with his disappointment and didn't see Nat Naj coming up from the
23.
side.
No, 24.
I feel like that's a meme.
24 to hit?
Yeah.
It's
You
a
know
hit.
it is a meme though.
What?
5 check.
Alright.
5 check.
5 check.
9 plus 7, 16. So he takes 16 radiant damage.
Okay. And you watch as the radiant energy hits him, his own radiant energy responding to it in turn, as he does flinch away from it slightly. Anything else?
No, that's
on
it.
the ground now.
Okay. Monkey, one less turn on your loss of faith.
Monkey,
So-
you're still doing nothing.
Oh, I thought he said Avi. I was like, why is he talking to his character?
I said monkey.
Does she get another roll for it, or no? I'm just
No.
asking. Alright.
Next is Avi, and he's gonna look at this, and he is none too happy with the situation.
Because he doesn't have loss of faith.
Yeah, he doesn't have lost faith because he was unconscious at the time that it occurred.
Good work being almost dead.
Thanks.
Is the music playing? I thought I could hear it for a second, but it's very, very quiet.
I may have turned down the music too much.
So he's going to use mental prison, see if this works on him.
Yes.
I don't think I have any spell slots of that level but left.
It's a shame. Yeah, and also he's a
So he
paladin.
gets the initial damage, and as Bobby casts a spell, he looks about him, his eyes still cool in his anger. And he shrugs off the damage as it comes to him. Doesn't really shrug off, but he doesn't seem to react much as you might expect.
Dang.
As he takes 32 damage. As he passes his save.
Yeah.
Next is Monique, who gets a turn tick off on her loss of faith.
Look at this. Yeah, I think we need another one.
Yaldebeoth. Oh, shucks. Thanks for doing something. Oh,
Hey,
something for the future. Anyway,
you're a little distorted. We can't really tell what you're saying.
it was me making comments to myself. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Yaldebeoth then turns to Nanaj as he swings his sword. And once again, the sword seems to have changed. No longer the first sword that ever existed, but now appearing as a crude and vile contortion of what it once was. One moment. Oh, the music ended, so I have to switch it off to something else.
Kimmy, you look depressed.
I'm trying to focus on what's going on and I can't.
I am depression.
Why can't you focus? Is there something going wrong?
Yep, Heather
Words.
Heather got a slime kit and she's throwing slime to Kathy.
Back and forth.
That's fine.
Technically, this is not slime.
Technically, it's the slime on the box.
No. It's a squishos.
It's a
This
slime.
is the slime. This is the slime over here, which is not made because it requires things. And I'm not doing that today. I'll do that tomorrow.
Don't put the slime in my face, please.
I will throw the slime in your face.
I.
So,
Shh.
he swings his sword down at you. And it's a complete whiff.
Nanaj just stands there and skims it off the shield.
But no, not today.
Oh,
He growls at you, and once again goes for another swing.
and the fails because he's a weird.
And it's a natural 20.
I jinxed it.
Good job.
Oh no, not again.
Just looking at
Well,
this sword.
I'm gonna put this out there. This is not the same sword, and if he hadn't rolled a natural 20, he would have always been missing.
Oh.
What?
Oh, there's something up with his sword because it changes every cycle, and apparently, if he doesn't
Every
get,
some odd cycles. There are some cycles where it doesn't change.
yeah.
So,
apparently
I'm
this
gonna
one's getting
need
weird.
the rest of y'all to do me a favor,
Oh no.
and, hold up.
How many dice do we have to roll?
Oh no.
To which level?
Well,
Hi, Dad.
I'm gonna need a sum total of 20
What?
d6s.
20?
I need 20 d6s from the rest of y'all.
I'll roll 5.
Okay, I think I've got 8. Hi, Dad. Bye, Dad.
This is a nat 20 only weapon, and it has the powers to. It doesn't crit, but it's every attack is essentially a crit.
Oh, that's 2 1. So 2, 10, 16 for me.
Okay.
How many did you roll?
I rolled 16. I'll roll my 5 again.
No. What? How many dice?
I'm rolling 5.
Okay, and then I've got 8. And then how many do you have?
I have. I don't know. I'll keep count. Okay, so 16 was your first 5, and then you're gonna roll 5 again.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 5
So
again.
if she has 8, then you only need to roll 2.
Yeah.
I rolled 9.
Ouch. Plus 9, plus 12, because I rolled 2 6s.
3, 6, 9, 12,
What's the damage?
We're
We're
counting.
working on it.
15 plus 10 is 25, plus 2 is 27.
Can you get a break? There's love in Russia.
64 is how much damage we rolled.
It doesn't do that as yesterday.
Now, I'm assuming that you don't have enough health for this.
How much damage does it do?
103.
I have enough.
You're still standing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Scott Sterling! Scott Sterling!
Oh my goodness, Nanaj is the Scott Sterling of the group.
He's taking all this to the face.
Nah.
When the apocalypse
You get a
comes
chance to rebuttal.
Natnaj says, while coughing up blood, because he is deeply injured right now. The sword's probably still in his body. You've done enough. Now go! And he's gonna swing his sword. And it's gonna glow a different light. It's gonna glow... I've got a question for John. Neon green. I don't know what you're gonna ask me.
I was gonna refill that.
You can ask it over Discord if it's faster for you.
I just sent a text.
I always get a lot of 2s and 3s when I roll my d6s against the
He is an
teammates.
angel.
I rolled 5
Okay.
ones. That was
So it's gonna glow with all the colors of his home plane.
Every color ever.
Nat is going to swing with a vengeance.
That doesn't exactly make sense. But
He's going to hit most likely because he just rolled a 41. No, 31, sorry.
Most
That's right.
likely.
And he is going to do some severe radiant damage. And he's also going to do some force damage. So I need someone to help me roll my d8s.
How many?
1, 2, and another 5. So I need 4 d8s rolled.
I'm on it.
Ooh.
Oof.
5 plus 7.
It's 12.
12.
Ouch. That's 2 ones.
36 radiant damage.
Beep.
Stop throwing this to me.
Okay.
And then 5 d10s. I've got all of them, don't worry. Of force damage.
Rack him up. Rack him up.
And
Rack him
20,
up.
29 force damage.
How much are you doing?
29.
And is this guy at 50 hit points or fewer
Now or beforehand?
after this attack?
After the attack, he is below 50 hit points.
He disappears in a poof and returns to his home plane.
I didn't get to wreck him up though.
That's okay.
I probably wouldn't have been able to.
You watch as he disappears and reappears right in front of you.
Actually, while there, the target is incapacitated. And it remains there until the spell ends, which is 1 minute.
And he reappears right in front of you.
Dadgum.
Ouch.
It was worth a try.
Was he not incapacitated?
And if it is his home plane, he's transported to a harmless demi-plane.
Alright then. So I suppose that means, as you watch, the blade engulfs him in a ring of fire. As it suddenly begins,
Burn.
as he begins to suffer the effects of the spell. But as you watch, the rings about him continue to circle in further and further, one by one, cracking the last two in existence. They crack, and as he's succumbing to this force, now with innumerable wings about him, he simply glares at you, his ebony cloak fluttering in the wind as he is torn away from this plane.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my concentration as long as possible, but you need to get everyone up. And that will just sit there and start meditating
Okay.
as he looks at Serona.
Are we still in initiative?
I think so, because he's gonna be back here in just a minute.
Yeah.
There's no way
We've
we
got
can
10
get.
rounds.
We need to get this wall of blood down.
Agreed. How? Do I have explosives?
I
What
haven't-
explosives work?
Will explosives not work? They will not work. Hang on. Am I allowed to do things now?
No, we're still in initiative.
Okay. We're not. We're still in initiative. Whose turn is it? Who comes after
First
him?
turn, comes back to Serona.
I'll just cast Mass Cure Wounds again. Sure. What did I do? 6 last time? I'll do it 1 level lower, and I'll do 5. Okay, so let me get 5.
Jump. Please skip the pump.
5. What am I rolling? D6s, D8s?
Spell right this time.
D8s, I think.
Thanks.
Yeah, they are D8s. Okay.
I thought we needed a couple of turns to regroup, so.
Thank you. But when he comes back, he will be max power. So this is my final form. The 5.
He'll Thanos us all if we don't get this wall down.
The army needs to be ready.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. That's not awful. Okay.
You don't need any of mine.
No,
By
I
the way,
had
what
enough.
Matt did on his turn was use Cure Wounds and all of his paladin hit points poured into himself. That's last turn.
Okay, so
I just assumed that you knew what you were doing, so I'll let you happen.
No, I'm saying last turn. This turn I cast Vanishing Smite.
Oh, I know what you did this turn. I knew what you also were talking about last turn when you were talking about that. I was saying that I assumed that you knew what you were doing, so I didn't really consider it.
everybody gets 28 hit points.
28.
28. 2-8.
Alright. Avi no longer looks extremely haggard. He just looks a tad bit above haggard. Alright, next turn is Bunky's, and Bunky is now at the end of her turn free of loss of faith.
Oh, good timing. You can now do things.
I know.
Not this turn, but next turn.
Oh, next turn.
What?
Alright,
I thought
have my phone, my whatever knocked out. How many hit points was it?
28.
28.
No,
I
because
thought-
the last one was your first one, and then this one's the second one.
Avi is going to quickly grab his spellbook from the ground where it had fallen as he raises a hand and casts Heal.
That's good. That's a good idea. That was a good idea.
Quick question, who is looking the most hurt at this point? Would it be Natnotch?
Oh,
Probably
yes.
Natnotch.
Definitely.
Natnotch, you get yourself 70 hit points back.
Oh!
Gotcha.
That's a 6th level spell slot. It was worth it. Monique, at the end of your turn, you are now free of loss of faith.
But I still can't do anything.
No, not this
Okay.
turn. Next circle, you can.
At the moment,
Natnotch, your turn.
can I just describe what she looks like, though, super fast?
Can you what?
Can I just describe what, like...
Mostly focused
Andrew's
on
turn.
maintaining this concentration, because it is very hard to banish this guy. So he's not going to be doing anything.
At the moment, she's
Okay,
just
so
kind of-
Natnotch's turn, it's not happening. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is
she's just
one
kind of
turn
in
cycle
the
down.
Where she was, where she revived now.
Serana.
Looking very shaken.
Your
That's what
go.
she's doing. At least it's on the recording.
Yeah, sorry, Kathy. Nobody let you talk.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry, were you trying to say something? I didn't
Yeah,
quite hear
it was,
anything.
it was right before my turn. It was right at my turn, actually. I was trying to explain I can't do anything, but I was gonna say just what she, like, looks like at the moment. And
What your character looks like? Is that
yeah,
what you're
just
saying?
yeah, like what her sort of like static position is in her in while she has this loss of faith thing,
Okay,
which
Go
was
sorry.
yeah, it's that it's like she's still sort of like hunkered down where she revived Nat and just kind of like staring at the things that happened and just looks extremely shaken, like she can't really seem to focus. Which is why she's not taking actions. It's because she's just that shook her down to her roots a little bit. And that's just it. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, sorry for interrupting you before.
It's okay. I don't think it was you.
Alright, Serana?
Does anybody else need healing? I just shout in general. Does anybody else need healing?
Avi raises his hand. I am still very hurt, and I believe Natnotch as well.
Okay. I rush over to Avi, dear Avi, and I'll cast heal on him in turn. So he gets 70, I think it is, for heal, correct?
I believe so. Yeah, heal. That's 70. So that brings him up to full.
Yay. I could have
And,
done another
Natnotch
mass, but
still
I think everyone was okay.
No, just not. Yeah, no, just still not been healed by that. Just like John.
Wait, what?
So you are still the health you were before. Are you doing any better, by the way?
What?
Is he looking any better? That heal, just so you, in case you weren't hearing,
Yeah.
was directed towards Avi.
Yeah, Avi, I know. Avi's heal was the only one I received besides the mass heal, but no, he's still looking haggard, but he's not looking close to death.
Because he's strong boy.
Cool. I don't think I have a bonus action unless I want to like throw something at somebody. I don't know. So what are we? What's our game plan here? What are we planning?
Monkey, your turn.
Marilyn,
As
send me
I
messages.
see it, there is absolutely nothing I can effectively do other than question for preparing actions and attacks. Can I prepare spells so that when I see somebody, when I see him return, I can fire the spell off as the second he gets here?
Yes.
Yes.
Also, you can reload your goat.
Okay. First off, I'm reloading Goatsley, and I'm going
Okay, so that's this action's turn.
Rambo.
This turn's action.
Yeah, but
I suppose.
isn't preparing an action
It's
a
not.
bonus?
No, it takes the full action.
Okay, well,
It does take the full action, and keep
which
in mind, if you prepare a spell and do not use it before your next turn, you still lose that spell,
You have to keep preparing it every turn.
which
do I
takes.
lose the spell slot?
Yes, you lose a spell slot every turn if you prepare
Okay,
it
then
and
I'll
don't
wait
use it.
until he's just about to come back.
Yes.
In which case, I'm just going to load up Rambo, and I'm also going to run over and grab my magic stone as sort of like my bonus action. Like that.
I'll allow.
I think that's your interaction, but yeah.
Whatever.
Alright.
Avi's turn. He's going to stand up nodding to Serona as he quickly moves over to Nat, who is, as he's been described, still haggard looking. And he's going to quickly pump a level 7 heal into him.
Ouch. Nice.
So that gives him 80 hit points.
Alright. Nat is no longer looking haggard. He still has some wounds, but he's not looking haggard.
Avi doesn't have too many healing spells, but what he does have are effective.
What's funny is my computer shut down in the middle of this whole thing, so it works perfectly that I'm not doing anything.
Okay, whose turn?
Avocado, I'm sending you a picture of with a question. I want you to tell me if it'll work or not.
Sure thing. I'll tell you when I get it. Monique, you're now able to act.
Finally. Monique kind of snaps back to reality and whips around to look at the wall of blood.
And Mom's spaghetti.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Snap back to reality.
Back to
She's now on the ceiling because there goes gravity.
Back to reality. Okay. She's gonna approach it, not too closely though. And she's gonna use her 9th level dispel magic on it. Please.
Ninth level is spell magic.
Please.
As you watch, the blood seems to freeze in its place and then just collapses, almost as if it were shards of glass.
No catches?
Yeah.
It doesn't like reform 2 seconds later or nothing?
Nope.
Ah, thank goodness. A stroke,
Oh.
a break.
Never mind then about the text. If we're getting the army over, then she would need to do that thing.
Okay. Is the army like clearly visible on the other side?
Yep.
No.
And they're all kind of dumped out the entire battle situation.
Okay. I would shout over to them, but my thaumaturgy takes an action, so it'll have to be next round.
Just this time.
Yeah, she is going to sort of ascend. I think she can only go 30 feet in the air, but she's going to get up because she's going to... Yeah, with her Stormborn ability. Just to make herself a big target for, not for the army to attack, but for them all to see when she shouts over to them.
Okay, that's turn 2 done. Serona, your turn.
Oh, I need to.
What else is there to do? Does anybody else need healing other than me? I'm Avi's full. Nat, I think, is full. Bunky is full.
Nat still does have some wounds, but
Nat-
he's mostly full.
Yeah, he's mostly full. Okay. What am I? Okay. She'll just sit there for a hot sec, and she'll just cast Cure Wounds on herself. Yeah, Cure Wounds. There it is. 1d8. It's a first level. I'll bump it up to 3d8. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. My Storm Cloud is still going, I think, right? 3d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. Oh, I don't like that 2. What's the buzzing in the background?
It's John's computer.
Coolio, 19.
It's not bad.
Plus my...
There, did that fix it?
Yeah,
Yes.
that fixed the buzzing.
Thank you.
Cool, now I'm at full. I didn't even need my spellcasting modifier to get it full. That was convenient. Okay, cool. I have very few actual bonus actions when I don't have beastie mode.
So go beastie mode.
For my bonus action, I hug Avi.
Aw.
Heather, don't burn your
Avi's hug.
hands.
I'm not burning my hands.
And now it is Bunky's turn.
Well. Oh boy, I don't know what else I can do. I guess. Actually, I have a potion of Dex, which I believe I have 3 uses for. I've been rolling poorly in Dex today, so I'm going to quickly drink 1 of my 3 uses.
I have
Wait,
health potions.
And what does that do to me? Does that give me like...
You gain 2 decks
I gain plus 2 Dex. Thank you.
for 1 hour. Your feet become more nimble.
Yeah.
Bunk be nimble, bunk be quick.
Mm-hmm.
Bunk jumped
Bunk
over
stabbed the guy in the face with the toothpick.
Oh, that was much better than what I was gonna do.
What did he say?
Bunk stabbed a guy with a toothpick.
Did I win?
In the face.
No, just hypothetically, just to make it
She
rhyme.
would.
Just to rhyme. Yeah,
She would.
that she would. I have a question.
Her dagger should be
Actually, I'll save my question for my turn.
Okay, Bunk did her thing. It's now Avi's turn. And... well, he doesn't really have much else that he can do at the moment.
How many more turns do we have until he's back?
Well, we're only on the second, so I'm going to say it, that if you don't really have much else you really need to do, you can say that the turn is over, and if once we get everyone to be able to say that, we'll just do a short RP and then he'll return.
Once we say that
So you can
everyone is
say that
holding.
just before he returns, you can say that he's like, just before he returns, I prepare this action for when he does return.
Bunky is going to prepare the spell Thunder Wave at 2nd level. The
When he
turn
returns, I
before
suppose.
he comes back.
Okay.
But you have nothing.
Avi
Nothing left.
is actually, right now that I think about it, he's going to burn his 9th level spell. And you watch as he places a bead
I knew it.
just where it would allow Yaldebeoth to be hit, and he ushers everyone to move away.
Oh, yeah.
Delayed fireball. I should not be screaming.
We all did
Delayed blast fireball. going to start off with 14d6, and since he's going to gain 8 of them, at the end of it, he's going to have 22d6 to burn at the guy.
Oh, boy, howdy.
Whew. Okay. Whose turn is it now?
Alright, so that's going to be his entire turn order for this time.
Okay. Is it back to Monique then? I don't remember the
It's
turn.
now Monique's turn.
Yes. Okay. Monique's gonna use thaumaturgy, and she's calling out to the army with her booming voice that makes her audible up to 300 feet. So he'll be back in a minute. We need to be ready, especially with the war drums.
Get your butts over here.
And then she sort of turns back to the groups. Actually, if we all just like head towards the army a little bit, I think
Except for that,
the last thing we want is to get re-separated as soon as he reappears.
Yeah, that's a good idea, I suppose.
So does anyone else have any spells or anything they need to prepare for when he gets back?
I'm just gonna say, I'm using my last 2 sorcery points in this thunder wave. So, I do
You're
more
powering
damage.
it?
Yeah.
I do have a health potion. I think I might down that super quickly.
Do you still have lost health points?
Yes. Oh, just a few. Do we remember how many D4s a health potion is?
What level of health potion was this?
It just says, it doesn't specify, but I remember like we bought some and like someone else drank it, it was like 3 D4s, but that feels like too much. Do we remember?
No.
I'm looking up. Okay. The most basic is 2d4 plus 2. The next one up is 4d4 plus 4. So do we have healing or greater healing?
I think it's just healing.
Just healing. So 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, I don't think I had the money for a greater healing at the time. Ooh, that's a 3 and a 4. So 7 plus 2 is 9. That's,
I love how you now always point to me when you're doing math.
yes. That's almost full for me. 42. 142. And then
To the
spells.
active thing.
Spells.
I have a question.
I have a question.
Do different potions, can I have several like potion effects in me at a time? Cuz I have a potion of strength that I got way back when that increases my strength by 2. Or I also have a potion of fire resistance. As do I. We should have drunk the potions of fire resistance when he had a fiery sword. Well, I don't actually think he has a fiery sword anymore, so I think I'm just gonna stick with drinking the potion of strength.
We've had these potions since the beginning of the campaign, and we are finally using them.
Not since the beginning.
Close.
Back when we were in Udera.
Close.
No, it was just a few
I've had
months
this
ago.
potion of dex.
Oh, that, yes.
Yeah.
That one you've had since the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah. I gave two charges of my potion of strength to Gavin, so now I only have one. Yeah, I gave 2 uses of it to you. Yeah, so now I have only 1, so I can only bring myself up to 20.
Okay.
And then I will activate my own wings and ascend. And,
Imagine ascending and then turning into a bear, so you're just this giant bear with wings and just going.
unfortunately, equipment is absorbed into my bear form, so I don't think I can use the wings as a bear.
As adorable as that would have been.
Let me quickly check something, because I think I might want to give myself a couple more spells before we officially end.
Yeah.
Are we ending today?
Not
No.
end, but like when the moment happens.
Oh, okay.
When Natnaj that gets overpowered, his concentration is overpowered by the strength of this guy.
Is the
Why do I
army
always
moving
roll that?
closer to us?
What?
Are they actually advancing?
Yeah, is the army advancing?
Is the army doing anything is the question.
The army is setting about preparation.
Okay, hopefully they'll get some war drums in place, because if he gets hit with one of those, he won't be a happy camper.
Bunky is mounting Goatsley, Rambo, so she is, after she casts her Thunder Wave, when it's her turn, she will be ready to start wailing on him with however many arrows she manages to fire successfully.
How close are you to where he's going to reappear?
I'm going to also back up, like...
The thing is
3 feet.
Thunder Wave is not a ranged attack. It's centered on you.
Oh, okay.
So it won't actually do anything when it goes off. So I might recommend preparing a different spell or not preparing one at all.
I don't really... I
If
could
you
do Cloud of Daggers. And doesn't that get worse every round? Johnny, doesn't Cloud of Daggers get worse every round? Like, it gets more
I don't think
effective?
so. It does damage every round.
Okay. In whichever round of the minute this is, I'm going to, instead of preparing Thunder Wave, I am casting Cloud of Daggers. So it'll just be fully ready by the time he gets here. So it's on the bead.
No, you ask Nat to warn you when he's gonna release his grip.
Oh yeah, because I don't want to get
He'll
Nat
grunt to you.
Nash. Okay, that's what I do.
Okay. And then my last 2 spells before we end, because I think we'll have enough time. We have enough time. Is I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon, which will be my flail. And that'll just stay with me. And that'll be like right at the end so that I get the benefit of the full minute. And then I'm casting a concentration spell, which is Spirit Guardians. And that's a 3rd level. Bye-bye 3rd level spells. Okay, now what that does is for 15 feet around me, I have what looks like the aspects of like flitting spirits, just of a radiant, holy nature.
Little
Just
tiny angels.
maybe, just flitting around me in a 15 feet around me, and I can designate any number of creatures to be unaffected. That's all of y'all and the army. And any affected creature's speed is halved in that area, which isn't going to be a big deal. But when he enters that area or starts a turn there, it has to make a wisdom saving throw or take damage. And I'm going to actually cast that. I'm going to cast that at 4th level, not 3rd. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So that is that. So we'll make a note of that. And I think... And that lasts 10 minutes with concentration. And I think that's it. There's nothing more we can do to prepare. So we've got Serona and Monique up in the air. We've got the bead right where the guy's supposed to reappear. We've got the army prepared and everyone's backed up well enough.
We have me prepared with
Cloud
Cloud
of
of Daggers.
Yeah.
How far away?
And Rambo.
How far away do we have to be when this blows?
That's a good question. How far away
Just
from...
far enough not to get hit by the fireball.
Which is...
So
Is-
I'd say as long as you give yourself about 40 feet away from him, you'll be perfectly fine.
Oh, fine. Except for Nat
Cool.
Nash.
Cool. I'm 60 feet away.
You could. The most you need to be, the least you need to be, is 20 feet away from him. But 40 feet just in case.
Okay, cool. So
There's a
I'm.
possibility that he could throw it.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I'll just stand with everybody else because I think I'm gonna still be in range because I have a spell that's 60 feet. I'm gonna hold Ice Knife.
The curse.
I'm holding the cursed spell. Nobody else is around for it to hit.
Oh,
I'm right
the
here.
cursed spell.
No, you have to throw it.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
throwing it at the guy.
Okay, okay.
But what if you miss again and hit the baby again?
It's okay. We're ready.
Are we good?
The cursed.
We're good.
I'm
Just-
bumping up
alright.
the level of the cursed spell. So I hope y'all
So
are.
Nat Nash
I don't care.
will stand to his feet with obvious struggle. Say, I can't hold him any longer. Run, do a jump, and kind of roll to his feet, sword and shield ready, and all of a sudden this guy will reappear.
And he's gonna get wailed on.
A crack appears in the air, and a hand thrusts through, pushing it open, before another hand follows through, grabbing the other side, pushing it open. through steps the dark abyss cloak as this divine entity, this alabaster hair waving behind him, with innumerable wings arrayed about him, no longer any halos to be seen, as he glows with his own divine energy. And now, all the prepared actions fired off. First in the order, Serona, what does your do?
Mine was a fifth level ice knife. So I have to make a ranged spell attack. Do. Really?
And you rolled a nat 1.
No, she
No!
rolled a 2 and a 3.
A 2 and a 3! And I had advantage!
That's just embarrassing.
Plus my spell attack modifier.
It is.
So 3 plus 11 is 14.
Ouch.
14. That is, I do believe, a miss.
Does it land near him? Because the shard explodes.
He has an AC of 20.
Okay, well, does it get anywhere close? Because
I think it still misses.
yeah, you have to make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold.
Okay. Only gets that dexterity saving throw.
That spell is so
Roll a
cursed.
nat 20.
Of the 4 times we fired this, it has only worked once.
I used it once out of session too, so it also failed in that regard.
5.
Ugh.
Once. Gavin, I think.
Why do I use this stupid spell?
Alright, next up. Which one is it?
Who's next?
Who's next in the order?
Next in the order, Funky, what does yours do?
Cloud of Daggers.
Cloud of Daggers.
First of all, you have to roll that.
The roll of that percentile.
He's so annoying.
I'm
And
so
if-
angry right now.
If this just so happens to go wild, I might not necessarily complain.
It went wild.
What is it?
I don't know. What do I do when it goes wild? Do I roll a d20?
Yes.
Yes. And you
Oh.
hope for 20.
Hope for 20.
It's a 10. Hold up, let me look at the sheet.
Oh no.
This could go so many ways,
This
you
is-
have no idea.
This is the second time that Cloud of Daggers has gone wild. Do we have another cursed spell?
I don't know.
We were
Okay.
all so ready, and then suddenly everything went wrong.
10, 10, 10. Oh, that's not bad. I gain 5 AC for 1 minute.
Nice.
Which I will use.
Yeah.
That
Stab a
makes
man.
me 21.
Stab a man. Cool.
I might.
So her skin starts to crackle, and all of a sudden rock-like protrusions appear all around her.
I go, and no. Not what I had in mind, but it'll work.
Oh, it would be funnier if it was armor made out of daggers, though.
Okay. Hold up. No, I'm retconning what he said because it's my wild magic. What happens
I got no issue with
instead is that my skin seems to grow a whole lot thicker. Like, it is very tough now.
Calluses?
Calluses everywhere. And, like, fur also
Whoa.
spurts, grows out of my arms. And I'm just there on, oh, and I'll probably get me my horns on my head too. And I'm just there on Rambo, and I look like basically a rock with horns, and I go, okay. Okay. And I just grab the controls for his gun. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. Next turn.
Which is
Alright,
the
next go is Avi's 22d6.
How many do you need rolled?
Give me a second, I need to make sure what we're going with. Well,
I'm back down.
he doesn't even get a chance to dodge it, being caught so thoroughly off guard. And I need 12 rolled elsewhere.
Okay.
I got 8 of them.
I have 8. I'll roll the other 4. He's got 8. I'll get 4.
He was too distracted by the complete whiff of my ice knife.
Okay, you're not gonna like me.
Your ice knife set off the bomb.
My ice knife set off the bomb.
Your
My
ice
8
knife,
rolled 18.
your ice knife made me go wild.
Of course.
You saw it
I
and your
rolled
brain
4
just
ones.
panicked.
Not again.
I beat you. I rolled 5 ones.
Ooh.
I got 13 over here. I also got a 1.
Okay, so John's was an 18.
Mm-hmm.
She had flashbacks
Yours was
to the
a
first game
13.
13.
13.
Didn't know who to defend myself. Well, I'm defended.
He takes 58 damage from this massive explosion.
Woo!
The
But-
only thing
But
that
as you
hit
watch, it seems that the flames dissipate a lot quicker than anticipated.
him.
Oh.
It's at this point you realize that he is most likely resistant to fire.
Betty wasn't resistant to cold.
And or
Or piercing.
thinking.
Knives.
You can't be resistant to knives unless you're not next session.
Canonical explanation for why her magic went wild. She saw ice spike in the corner of her eye, had flashbacks to the very first episode of gameplay, and panicked, thinking, "Protect!"
You must protect.
Must protect.
Okay.
And now she's Protect.
Moving on.
Monique, your turn.
My turn, indeed.
Wreck him.
Don't throw an ice knife. Don't.
I don't
It
have
won't
ice.
help.
I don't have an ice knife. Hmm. Can I have like a cursory glance at the army and see what they're doing?
They are preparing to unleash their volleys.
Yes.
Good.
Good. Okay.
Stop
Well.
trying. Use a hairbrush.
Well.
My hair
Okay.
is not too tangled. It's just that it can move his hair.
Time for the pharmacist to become a harmacist. And by that I mean literally we're casting harm. And this time it's at 8th level.
Nice. Wreck him up, sister.
Alright, so this guy here needs a constitution saving throw. Oh wait, hold on. I take it back. Because apparently harm does not have a level bonus. So we're taking back what I said.
So
And I'm going to try again.
you didn't have one prepared already?
I didn't have one prepared.
Oh, you weren't holding anything?
No.
I thought you were holding spiritual weapon.
No. That
You aren't going to be doing anything. This is the surprise round.
Oh, my bad. This is a surprise round. Never mind. I don't have anything prepared.
There's a sick light of Yaldebeoth spells.
Yeah. Okay, I understand now. Never mind. I don't.
Are you preparing anything?
I was not.
Okay.
I was preparing ice knife.
Now the
You got that.
army is going. Pretty decent attack roll. Now we have to do our.
Gotta keep my phone next to his. That was my bad. I thought it was just genuinely my turn.
Hooray for math.
The math rocks.
Thirsty. I think the class is enough. You should have done it earlier.
This guy doesn't stand a chance against an army.
You should have done it earlier.
We should have gotten rid of the wall of blood earlier. I didn't even know if there was a way. I'm glad you thought of it to dispel magic because I was gonna do a Bones of the Earth thing, see if I can get them to come out at an angle, give them a door.
I knew a 9th level dispel magic would would kick it. I just I hesitated because I didn't know if I had to use my
Imagine if we had
my mass heal.
As you watch, the litany of thunder lances and war drums go off,
Boom, boom.
and they absolutely shred through him,
Oh,
hitting him with many pop marks as bullets strike his flesh and explosions ring out about him. Not many of the war drums actually hit him. Only one of them actually manages to strike. But
what is in
Even with just that one, you can tell that he took some severe damage from it.
Man took a
He now,
Man took a cannonball the size of a
when he
horse and
first
walked it off.
exited his little in a pocket dimension, he had been exuding a massive aura. That aura is now greatly diminished, but still exists. His wounds seem to be slightly receding.
Where is your precious halo
Toronto.
now?
Your turn.
I almost want to cast Ice Knife again just to see if I can't do it properly.
Don't!
Please. Every round counts.
I know, but I have a very limited number of actual, distance spells. I still have Call Lightning, though.
Use that.
Yeah. I wish I could somehow give him disadvantage on the saves, because I have advantage on attacks, but... everything I do is saves. Alright, we'll get him with some Call Lightning. I'm up in the air with my big copper wings, and I just point my spear up, and it just zoops it down. And he has to make, what was it, a dex again?
Yeah, dex saving throw.
It's a dex.
A dex. Let's use... Okay.
You got 3 harvest size left.
I got 3 harvest size left. I'll use one of them, because he'll probably save.
So, what's the situation?
He has to make a dex save for my Call Lightning.
And that's at 5th level, remember.
Yep, 5th level.
1 harvest.
24.
25. Oh yeah, he definitely saves. So that would normally be
Roll
5.
really well.
Okay, that would normally be 5 plus 1 would be 6. So I'm just gonna roll my 3. I'm just gonna roll 3 here. Okay.
I have a harvest size.
Yeah,
What? Yeah, I did.
Oh.
It would have been a total of
16
6.
plus 3 is 19.
let her finish what she's saying, okay?
8 plus 8 is 16.
Plus
3 is 19. He takes 19 damage.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
We're
The
not
lightning
impressed.
cracks down on him, and he seems to just roll his shoulders afterwards. Thoroughly done with this entire situation.
He's not wearing that.
No.
Okay.
I wish I could throw my spear as a bonus action. I wish I could do anything. Okay. I think that's all I can do.
Alright?
I'll try to make
turn.
myself look like a target.
You're so small.
I know.
Okay. It is now his turn, and once again, he lifts his hand as all the symbols of those things you hold dear start to move about him. And one by one, he goes to grasp at them to cause them to crumble. Roll your wisdom saving throws.
Ooh. No, I didn't get advantage.
I got a natural 20.
I feel you this time.
Guarantee success. Just put it out there.
What?
Natural 20s do not guarantee success. You are going to have to tell me what the number is in total. Because this is...
Oh, no, my dice.
His final form is a far more difficult entry into this battle.
Okay, well, Serona is 31.
I'm 22. Oh, dear Monique. Dear Monique.
Nat
Not the most
got a 30.
faithful cleric.
And by the way, anyone, which is probably most of you, close to Nat Narj gets +5.
No, we're up in the air.
I'm not close to you either, so nobody gets the +5.
Are we... What? It's a range of 30 feet on that bonus, though.
Yeah, but we're 40 feet up.
Are we 40
Big
feet?
oof.
Is that not what we agreed?
I thought we were 40 feet away.
But we were up in the air, thus 40 feet up in the air.
We're with the army.
What
It doesn't.
what did y'all roll?
I rolled a 22 because I assume Natnoj did not run towards me, so I'm out of his +5 bonus range. So I rolled a 22, which is probably a fail.
Serona is 31.
Okay.
Monique is
Monique?
13.
Monique is 13. And Natnaj rolled a 30 flat.
Alright, it's not a
19
one, so you're going in the
plus
dice roll.
11.
As you watch, he
That'd be a lesson
grasps
to the rest
the
of you.
symbols of Stravos and of Adraj.
And
And as he-
Caritas.
Dude, I know the names of my own deities.
I was just showing that I knew them as well.
Good for you. He grasps them, and with tremendous effort, he tries to break them. And the symbol of Adraj, his magnificent sword Dragon's Bane, seems to crack slightly, but it holds firm. He throws them to the side as he grips he once again grasps the form of all that Bunky holds dear, and it just seems to crumble before he even puts any effort into it.
Poor Bar. That poor Bar.
Bar?
home.
I said Bunky.
Yeah, I'm saying Bunky's.
Oh, that
Bunky
bar.
holds
Okay.
Bar near.
My home.
Once again, he grasps the symbol of Keratos and shreds it apart before gripping the symbol of Yanusei and causing it to fall to pieces. However, let me roll because I said I'm principal. Yeah. Okay, as you watch, it crumbles, and then as he goes for Serona's symbol, it flies away from him, and he is unable to even try and grip it.
Oh, yeah.
Serona is still confused as to why it's a weird five-eyed symbol that she doesn't recognize.
Why doesn't she recognize it?
Because spookiness, that's why.
So, Bunky, Avi, Monique, and the army have succumbed to a loss of faith.
The whole stinking army.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I'm not in any danger. He certainly doesn't see me as a threat, despite the fact I would very much like to be seeing this one. She's still mad.
It is, and because Bunky, Avi, and Monique have all been affected, anyway, so for his second action of this turn, he descends and looks at Natnaj, still 10 feet away from him, and activates another one of his magical abilities. And I'm gonna need you to roll a wisdom save because that's what he does.
I think this is the first fail. Nat rolled below 20.
That is a failure. And as he gazes at you, you suddenly feel as if you haven't eaten in days. You're famished, you're tired, you're sore, everything is mounting upon you. Taking a point of exhaustion. So that's an extra point of exhaustion for you. I'm not sure how that works out on you. Do be sure to count how many points of exhaustion you have.
Oh, I know.
How many do you have?
3.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, as well as half speed and disadvantage on ability. Yaldebeoth kind of smirks at you, and Bunky's turn is skipped for one less turn on your loss of faith. Avi now has one less turn on his loss of faith. Monique now has one less turn on her loss of faith. It's Yaldebeoth's turn again. Because oof.
Because oof.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up this whole fight.
Grasping your chin, He just once again stares into your eyes, Nabnaj.
Oh my gosh.
Roll another wisdom save at disadvantage.
Okay.
What'd you get?
28.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, as you stare into his eyes, feeling so exhausted, you feel your paladin power surge within you, but an even more overwhelming power flows from him as the Archangel's blessing, now permeating his form as all 9 circles have been dissolved. His DC is far higher than before. By far, I mean sufficiently. You take another point of exhaustion, having your hit point maximum.
Is the Archangel's blessing is that temporary still?
Now that there are no circles about him, it's what he lives with now.
Oh, great.
And now that you are this exhausted, he once again pumps in more energy, and you're going to have to make another will save, Nanaj.
Oh no. DC's 40 or something, I know.
Well, Kimmy's 30.
That would be a perfect time for greater restoration.
Yeah, my
Sure would.
best.
So did that.
You failed that one.
Your speed is reduced to 0 as you feel all the exhaustion of your entire journey weigh down on you as if you hadn't slept from the day you set out.
I haven't slept in 8 days.
I'm pretty sure it's been more than 8 days, but sure. So now, it's Ananaj's turn, where he has disadvantage on attack rolls, and he has 0 movement speed.
But he's right next to this guy.
Sure is. He didn't move away. Because he's cocky like that.
Also, because he came. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, well, didn't move from him.
Natnaj is going to... Let's see. What do I have? Okay, so I know I've only smited twice, so I still have a 4th level. I have 1 more 5th level I can cast. What is that one? That's not what I want. Natnaj is going to look this guy square in the eyes and cast a spell which has a 30-foot radius from himself. And everyone inside it immediately gains resistance to necrotic damage, and their hit point maximum cannot be reduced.
Why would you cast it on Yaldebeoth?
Is then... Oh, he's definitely going to use his reaction to hit this guy when he casts the spell on him.
Yeah, I'll let that happen because I was kind of expecting it to happen.
Yeah.
What good is not... What good does that do?
I don't think it works on the angel guy. I think it works on anyone within 30 feet of him.
But nobody is within 30 feet of him.
I think
He rolled an 18, which I believe is a miss. He is then going to use his bonus action to disengage. And he's going to take a step back.
You can't move.
So that his...
You can't move.
Oh yeah, I've got 0 movement. Okay, so he's just gonna sit there after casting this spell. Well, if casting the spell takes his action and it can't move, he's not gonna cast a spell. He is going to...
Make up your mind, man.
Going to cause you to have a wisdom saving throw.
Back at you, buddy.
He's gonna point to you and speak a couple of words.
You rolled to 21.
You succeeded. Alright. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, and now it's once again his turn. And he just kind of smiles at you and just walks away from you with his divine step. He's going to raise his hands upwards, and with a cry, I'm going to have you all roll a dex save.
Everybody?
Yeah, now, again, you have a disadvantage on this one.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously. My dice hate me now. They've rolled well all this fight.
15 plus 5 is 20. 26.
Got 26.
9. Oh, well, actually, no, it's not 9. It's 15, but it doesn't matter.
It's
Don't
15.
be grumpy.
Yeah. No, I'm not being grumpy.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
31.
Oof. That's with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
And
OP.
now,
It's not OP.
for Avi's whole fun
No,
deal.
he just rolled high.
Okay, so,
Paladin's whole deal to being
As
good
you
at
watch.
swords.
the world suddenly seems to lurch. And even as it does, you watch as he twirls in midair, for some reason turning upside down. And then you understand as you suddenly feel yourself start to fall from the floor.
What about those of us who are flying?
For those of you flying, you can just ignore this.
Okay.
But
I'd
everyone
say
else,
the dex save would be to right yourself,
yeah.
because now you're pushing against gravity.
So, Serana, you find yourself kind of flying the wrong direction, and you accidentally land on what was the ceiling, but is now the floor. Behind you, you can hear the sound of very heavy things crushing into the ground
Oh.
as the room's gravity has now been inverted.
Oh, boy.
I feel really sorry for anyone tending to those war drums right
How
now.
high were you flying from the ground, Serana?
What?
How high were you flying from the
Oh.
ground?
I don't know. We'd never really established where we were. I honestly don't know where I am.
Well, you're on the ceiling.
I thought that we agreed that we were about 40 feet up.
I don't remember agreeing that, but okay. I don't know where in relation. I thought we were with the army.
Okay.
Don't snap at her.
I'm just,
Well, just how high up off the ground are you is more to the question.
well, apparently 40 feet.
Alright.
Does Monique also crash into the ceiling? Because she...
Monique actually succeeded in her save.
With a 15?
With a 15.
Okay.
Yes, it wasn't saving against his DC. It was just saving against sudden gravity shift.
Oh, okay.
If it was his, you'd be having a big problem.
Yeah, because his DC is like 30.
His DC as a base is quite high. His DC with Archangel's Blessing.
I and a
deal
mechanical
higher.
goat land upright where you all fall. I'm doing better than you, and I'm in a goat.
I'm still in the air. I'm sorry, Kimmy.
What?
I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry. I was just confused.
The orange one. That's not orange, but you know what I want. No. So yeah,
You do have to choice.
that's what I was saying. This is not orange, but it's what I meant.
Okay.
Farewell, full hit points.
Wait a minute. How much did I say my DC was? The what I rolled was?
30
I think
something.
I said.
I think you said in the 30s. As long as you're above 15, you're fine.
Yeah. Because I rolled the 15. I get plus 6, plus
Yeah.
5.
You're fine.
Oh, that was 26, sorry.
Just wants to make sure his math is right.
I'll flash you later. That's 50 full damage for you, sir.
50?
50.
Coolio.
You technically fell 80 feet.
Coolio. I will ask. I was under the impression that the reverse gravity spell had like a max range of 100 feet, where if you hit that 100 feet, that becomes the ceiling. It maybe not though.
This is kind of a homebrewed version for it.
Okay. I was just checking. No problem.
It's fine.
How far away am I now?
You're about 80 feet from him, who is flying. Well, yeah, he would be flying about the height you were at, but he successfully inverted himself.
Oh.
Mostly because he had forewarning from this fact that he was the one who was doing it.
Yep. Okay. That's fine. Everything is fine. Okay.
So,
At least I have pretty good
is-
flying speed right now.
Oh, by the way, I actually do need to add something into the initiative order. It's not going to matter too much.
what is it?
My steed. It's got an
You just said that
intelligence of 10.
We just said it was behind the barrier up until now.
It's got ethereal step, though. It could have gone through the barrier. I'm just saying now
You
that I'm
think
lying
it
on
could.
the ground, it's coming to get me.
Anyway, so it is now Serana's turn.
Okay. So I am 80 feet away from everything. I have
From him.
from him. Okay, I have a flying.
Everything, him and Monique.
Okay. Him and Monique,
I'm
And-
in danger.
and you're all in the
Everyone else
air.
is on the floor.
Okay. I have a
And
flying.
everyone who succeeded their check was able to land perfectly fine, is what was more to the point.
Okay. All right. Cool. I have a fly
Cool.
speed of 60 feet. So I will fly 60 feet and kind of position myself kind of like between him and the army, just so that I know where I am in relation to everything. That doesn't get me all the way there, so I say I'll be like 30 feet away from him or so. And slightly above because of the angle, I think. Yeah. I probably fell through my storm cloud, actually, so yay, I get to just swoop out of that and be all dramatic.
Do you have to roll concentration for the storm cloud?
Oh, I have to roll concentration for the storm cloud. Hold on.
I don't think you can roll higher than a 50 though.
Well, it has to
The
be half
DC
damage.
is 25 if you took falling damage.
Yeah, because it's half damage. The DC is half the damage, but my Constitution is only +3.
Do you get advantage?
So, I do get advantage, but the highest I can roll is 20. So, I don't have any other bonuses other than 3. So, Storm Cloud is gone. Sad face.
And I would definitely say you're far enough away from that not to get the bonus.
Oh, yeah, no duh. Yeah, 80 feet away. So, what other Coolio spells can we do? Let's shake things up. Let's change...
We need to add something to the drinking chart where, to the drinking game, where you take a drink every time Kimmy says cool or coolio.
Yeah. Alternatively, alrighty. I say that to, like, literally every customer, because I don't know what to say at work.
We need to be writing these down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to write down the things. Let me check one thing, and then I will tell you what I do. Do. Okay, cool. So, and Avi's storm cloud is gone as well, so I didn't get to fly through a storm cloud. Cool looking.
Well, I assume that you were just kind of leeching off his up until now.
Yeah.
Like you hijacked his.
Oh, I didn't intend to hijack his, but it doesn't matter anymore. But what I will do is I will stand up on the ceiling, and I will point upwards, and I will point upwards, my version of upwards, with the storm, and with my spear, and I will cast Call Lightning again. Just for funsies. I don't know where that means the storm appears, though.
It will appear where the floor once was, and where you now notice there were a lot of scorch marks as well as blood stains.
Okay, so there's now a storm on the ground. I don't think it has...
was the ground, but it's now the ceiling.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so,
And it is obscuring people from sight.
Yeah, it's probably hiding people if there's anyone on the ground left. Yeah.
Well, just Monique and Yaldebeoth.
Yeah, we're the only ones up in the air still.
Yeah, but you're a little ways into the air.
I'm in danger.
Okay, let's go ahead and just burn my final 5th level spell for that. So I'm back up to my same spell that I had before. Yeah, and we're gonna hit Yaldebeoth with it. Like usual, he makes a dex save. Against my 19.
He didn't.
He what?
He didn't.
He did not.
He failed.
Yay! I will put all 3. Nope, I only have 2 left. I will put all 2 of my Harvest Scythe into this. So,
You need d10s?
I will probably need a couple d10s. I might need 1 d10.
Do you want my cool looking green one?
Yes.
It's the only one. Oh wait, no, I have a d12 that looks like it as well. And a d4. Oh, okay. I have a few odds and ends dice that aren't part of a full set.
Why are my d10s always hiding from me? I can never find them.
Just use your solid D100.
Okay,
Do you
5.
want my dice tower? See if it works better than the bowl.
The dice tower?
Don't switch halfway through, it's cursed.
Yeah.
It's taboo, don't do it.
I'll use the bowl. I'll use the bowl. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that didn't do too bad. There's a couple 7s in there. Oh, that didn't do too bad. Okay. So, 10 plus 7 plus 3 plus 7 plus 2 plus 5 plus 8. Okay, he takes 42 damage.
42 damage.
42, yes. Oh, sorry.
You watch as the lightning bolt strikes down on him, but it doesn't seem to entirely phase him as much as you'd hoped.
Well, dang.
Yeah, he's probably resistant to everything. He's a full-blown paladin.
Yeah. I don't have a bonus action, so that'll be all.
Alright. Next turn is Yaldebeoth. As he is now going to surge forward and grab Monique
Yep, you're in danger.
and force a wisdom save.
I swear, if I fail one more wisdom save tonight, all of my dice are going in the dice jail.
Every single dice in the dice jail.
That's an 18. That's not gonna cut it.
No. And the feelings that you had once thought so strange return to you, now seeming so familiar as your rage and contempt fall upon Serana, as you are taken in Maiden's Fury.
Kathy just very quietly whispered, "I hate you."
Be quiet. I said it quietly for a reason.
And that's why I said it loudly.
Alright.
You're very welcome.
Frick you!
Am fricked. But hey, you got something to look forward to. Funky, end of your turn, you are now done with your loss of faith.
And I still can't do anything.
Same with Avi and Monique. Guess what? You can't act this turn. But you do get to roll your will save again.
Yes. Okay. I mean, it's gotta be a frickin'. It's
Try
gotta
one
be
of
a.
mine. Try one of
Give
mine.
me the gold one! Oh my goodness, give me the gold one!
The gold one! Oh, it's gonna turn cursed against you and then you attack from one of us.
Okay, here we go.
20, 20,
Please,
20!
A 19 or a 20, please.
Come on, babies!
12 plus 11.
Is 33.
No.
23.
23.
23.
Unfortunately, nothing has changed in your mind.
It was better.
I'm not gonna get free of this. There's no way.
Here, hold on to it.
It was higher than a 10 though, so it does still like me.
Yeah.
Yaldebeoth smirks at you, patting you on the cheek, before
Patting you on the
descending
shoes.
down towards the people, using his divine step to suddenly appear before Serona. And he just smiles at you.
Not again.
What's up, loser?
I just want you to watch.
That's foreboding.
And at this moment you realize, as he is already in mid-swing, that Avi was sitting right beside you.
Wait, well, when did Avi get there? What? What?
Tumbling through the air. You fell. You fell 80 feet. He fell 120.
Oh.
Oh no! Wait a second, did I take fall damage?
No,
Unless
no.
I rolled high.
You saved,
Where
yeah.
did that D20 go? I had a really nice shiny...
I stole it so that you
Another
couldn't
workout.
kill my boyfriend.
Cool.
Not gonna say that a bit
Well,
louder.
unfortunately for you, I do have other D20s.
Dang it.
Avi's gonna
Oof.
die for the second time.
And Sky. I think you shouldn't have stolen my D20 because I rolled another nat 20 on the die I rolled on it before. Nat 20, I mean, because I took it.
Is Avi in death saving throws from fall damage?
He was at max health, so he's pretty fine from that.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But he's not. He's going to be in death saving throws afterwards.
Yeah, he's gonna be real wrecked up soon.
Especially since, well, you're facing the last form of the blade, which doesn't even seem to be a sword.
It's just a stick.
It's as it strikes Avi, you watch as this sword, giving out of pure light, simply just phases through him, cracking slightly as it does. now Avi has to make Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's like a spooky sword. Okay. It's a lightsaber.
It's a lightsaber.
And
Hey, there's only one lightsaber, and Nat has it.
now I want you to roll a percentile dice, and I want you to decide. Oh, okay. Now, don't roll the percentile dice. I will roll the percentile dice. I want you to decide now, high or low.
Decide that I want high or low?
I want Nat to decide high or
Oh.
low for percentile dice I'm rolling.
Sorry.
I would say you want to be rolling a high number. And I would have rolled a 98, so.
I rolled a 94, so.
I rolled higher than you.
I found the middle die. Either way, so you are within range of Avi and give him bonus to his saving. Is that a 5?
Yes.
His Constitution.
He keeps turning away from his mic.
Well, we can't help that.
Ooh,
Yeah, just commenting.
he missed it by 1. He was very close to succeeding that saving throw.
Oh boy.
As you watch, the sword phases through Avi's body, cracking as it does. You watch as the ghostly figure is extracted from the body.
He needed his soul from his body.
The final judgment
Oh.
has sundered Avi's soul from his body. He is dead. He is not in death saving throws. He has died.
Okay, just let me pull up the Lover's Retribution again. For the third time.
What?
I just Okay. Okay.
So there's no coming back from this, is there?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Where is the soul gone?
You watch as it wisps away and slowly fades out of your view.
Okay, so I take, I don't,
It is now. You now have an opportunity to do an attack. This one rightly gives you auto crit and max damage on dice. But
Okay.
again, I do believe you have disadvantage.
Okay. I have disadvantage. Yeah.
If it is,
well, let me take a look. Okay.
Basically, I could hit him with a spear, or I can hit him with a lightning bolt. I've barely used... I'm just gonna hit him with a lightning bolt again. I unfortunately do not have any more Harvest Scythe to put into this. But,
50 damage.
it's 100 damage. This one rightly gets a crit. So this is still 5d10. Yeah, this one's not as cool as the last one, but... Yeah.
so that's 50 to 100.
Yes, 100 exactly. And she doesn't do or say anything. She's literally just sitting there, staring at Avi.
As you summon the arcane energies about you, staring at Avi, you watch as the soul disappears. As you call lightning down.
Are we still connected?
Yeah, he's just trying to mess with his music.
Oh, sorry.
You watch as you could swear the silhouette of Avi rides down on this lightning and slams straight into Yaldebeoth's chest, leaving him haggard.
Just 100 damage to Yaldebeoth is all that was. Okay.
I thought he said that Avi's soul slammed into Yaldebeoth.
Not Notch.
He
Your
did
turn.
last frame. He did that before.
You still have no movement speed.
Yeah. At this moment, out of the ethereal plane charges a dark horse. It emerges right next to Natnaj, who throws an arm around it, and it drags him over to where Monique is standing.
Well, Monique is flying currently, actually.
Okay, so it flies up into the air, holding him in his hoofs as it
Somehow.
pulls him to where Monique is standing. Because I believe she's within 90 feet, and that's how fast it can fly.
This is true.
Natnaj reaches out one hand, brushing her on the shoulder on his way past, and her mind clears.
Monique sort of gives
He
a
then-
gasp as her mind snaps back to reality again.
The horse then starts flying Natnaj away from the party towards the army. And that will be my turn.
Yaldebeoth chuckles as he watches this display. And he looks to you, Serona. Do try. With that, he disappears, using his divine step, as he suddenly appears just before Natnaj.
Hold up.
Where are you getting a call from?
I'm done with your shenanigans. With that, he activates the Gaze of Hunger once again. You must roll your will save.
I failed. I didn't get close to 30. I got 20, but I didn't get close to 30.
Now, having hit the 6th level of exhaustion, Natnaj's body slumps as death takes it.
Horse is still flying me towards the army, though.
Yaldebeoth looks back to all of you. This now slightly correct final judgment still in his hand. It is now Serona's turn.
Okay, he's right there in front of me. He's right there in front of me. Okay. Okay. Okay, if Serona was not already standing, she stands. And, I will cast... Okay, so I do have disadvantage on attack rolls, but I already had advantage, so let's look at what this spell does. She will hold out a hand. Her entire face is like completely blank, completely emotionless. Oh, here, let's describe this for fun, just to add a little bit of flavor. She reaches up. What, Heather?
I will come out quieter.
Oh, okay, yeah, I gotta speak quieter. Okay, she reaches up and reaches underneath her mask and grabs it and holds it from the back outwards and upwards towards his face. And upwards and outwards towards his face. And the eyes light up 5 red eyes light up on the mask, and she will cast Blight. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Just to clarify super fast, the army's lack of faith has also finished as well, right?
Yeah, it finished.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Blight.
So,
Mhm.
17.
17 is a fail. So,
He really is weak to your spells.
okay, so disadvantage on attack rolls, automatic critical damage on any hit. Does that counts as a hit, right? Or does that not count as a hit?
Yeah, it does.
That's a hit.
It's a hit, okay. I ignore damage resistances, and damage immunities become resistances. Okay. And I deal maximum damage. I wish I still had any Harvest Scythe left. Okay, cool. So, that is 8d8, maximized and doubled.
So 18.
64, 128.
128. Nice. And it's just a black and red wave that goes from the mask into him.
As you watch, the wave grips him. His wings begin to shrivel, feathers falling from him. He looks at you all, first in shock, then in acceptance, as he slowly descends, landing in front of you, Serana.
Serona.
Kneels down to be eye level with you, even as his wings continue to disintegrate, and his flesh begins to flake off, revealing bone. He smiles, hefting the final judgment. He extends it, hilt outwards towards you. The blade pointing at his chest.
Yeah, she... Oh, I don't trust it, though. Oh, I don't trust it, but she would. Okay. She reaches forward and grabs it, and just walks into him. And she says in Primordial, and I don't think she knows what she's saying, but she speaks something low and quiet in Primordial to him.
It's probably go to heck.
Yeah. It's the dark primordial version of go to heck, yeah.
I'm in heck.
Yeah.
He simply smiles as his form finally disintegrates to ashes. The last thing to go is wings. As they fall to the floor, the flesh disintegrating, leaving nothing but a few feathers that blow in the small wind that goes through the cave.
And gravity reverse.
And then gravity reverses back.
The world stays the same.
Oh.
Serona kneels beside Avi. Just there.
And that's it?
At this point, medics are going to be rushing in from the army.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna...
That's okay. You're a rogue. You're awesome, Heather. You did great. You're supposed to be awesome in person, not continually.
Okay. Monique is going to...
Battle is over.
Battle's over.
The steed, having landed, reveals Natnoj dead, clinging to it. Avi, having sustained seemingly no wounds, lies on the floor, while in Serona's hand is a now thoroughly cracked, still existent blade, known as the Final Judgment. Looking back over the army, the inversion had caused a multiplicity of casualties, the majority of the war drums seeming beyond repair. And with horror, it is realized beneath one of those war drums lays the now crumpled form of King Hezekiah. The battle's won. What it cost.
Monique swoops down and uses her thaumaturgy, pulls out her diamonds, and says, "Bring the bodies to me. I will bring them here." And she starts to go down to Avi, because I think he's the closest.
I carry Avi to her.
Bunky's just sort of frantically scooching Natnaj over with her pitiful amount of strength.
Okay. Alright. I need to check.
I'll lay Avi in your arms and go towards Natnaj.
With your massive amount of strength. You bodybuilder.
All right.
My massive strength. I'll start pulling Natnaj.
Okay. Before you leave, she catches you by the shoulder, and with her other hand, rests it on Avi, on his forehead. A few of the gems in her hand that she was resting on him disappear as she uses Revivify on him.
As you do, the spell washing over him. You watch. You wait. Before you, the ghostly apparition appears. It's Avi. Almost exactly as you first saw him, walks up to you. And kneels.
We've lost the music. That's okay. He's putting in new music. Yeah, he's working on it. I'll have to add text over it to patch all the holes. It's fine. Yeah, nobody's listening to a little thing. I don't have time to go through the whole recording and put in text. Shh. Don't kill the moment.
The apparition walks up and kneels before you. Behind it, another figure walks up. This one, far more solid. It's the same angel you remember seeing, who held you during the last battle. Placing a hand on Avi's shoulder, the angel nods. He looks to the rest of you.
I try to hold the spirit of Avi. I float over and I try to hold it.
For a moment, he seems real. As if flesh and blood.
Monique locks
The
eyes with...
angel looks to you. Sorry.
Give him back! I won't accept this, Monique says in Celestial. You will give him back!
I can't. No one can. It was written in ancient days. flesh struck by the final judgment shan't return. Perhaps when spells exceeded the 9th level, they could have. But now, the world is bereft of such magic. Anything killed with this sword, stamped sword, cannot return. The same that Yaldebeoth shall never again exist. Sad to say, Renoir shall no longer.
Serena just holds him a moment.
Monique doesn't have anything she can say. So she stands up and goes to Nat Nudge and uses Revivify on him.
Why is this not working?
I think my voice was gonna do that. I don't know why I cried. It's my drama. Because it's cute. It's not cute, is our Y'all make it like too real, too loudly. Sorry. I have to use a fourth level to refine that much. Do you have a fourth level? Yeah. When the music starts, so that we can have a dramatic moment, I'm gonna say things as Serona, but I'll wait for the music. There it is.
Monkey may never have been the greatest friend with you, Serana, but she sees and she comes over and she just sort of like lays her hand on your shoulder.
We might be floating in the air right now.
Well, then she waits for you to land.
Yeah.
You can just press the link that it has and it will play.
Oh, is there a link?
This Rhythmbot doesn't like it.
Oh, do you need me to press?
It might just work.
Hold on, give me a sec.
It's slowly revivifying itself. It has not been struck by the final judgment. Instead of that song, just play this one.
You need me to press the link?
I just put something in the chat. Just have that one play.
Alright, I'm gonna skip everything. And then try it again.
Okay.
That should be skipping everything, right?
Should be. Let's find out.
Okay, so I have an idea.
Some robot betraying us at the last moment.
can get Kathy to play something on Spotify since her phone... No, hers has the recording. Never mind.
There we go. Now try it again. All I had to do was kick him out and invite him back in.
As you hold the spirit of Avi,
Serona...
simply nestles into you. I won't let go.
I won't let go. Wake up, Bobby. Wake up, Bobby.
Destroy the blade.
Nana, shut up.
That Naj isn't speaking.
John,
Naj is
shut up!
unconscious.
There is a chance. The angel says simply. The talisman. It does not exist in this room. But it is said to exist elsewhere. The first and final essence of creation. I hate to give you. Absent that, if you could find it, there might be some.
Yeah, Serona's not listening super hard, but yeah, she hears. Yeah.
As you watch, behind him, you suddenly see ethereal shapes, familiar faces. Tiana, Chile, Janet, Amherst, and Finnegas. All grown up.
She holds out a hand. I love you.
We'll take care of him. Tom says so. Take care of him. For you.
Thank you. Thank you. Mama loves you.
And we love you.
And she just kind of puts her head on Avi's shoulder and holds him. And she sings quietly to herself. And she sings a little bit to Avi. What is it? What is she saying? I don't want to interrupt the rhythm bot if it's still going. I'll put it in the group chat later. I dreamt I dwelt in marble halls with vessels and serfs at my side, and of all those who dwelt within those walls, I was their hope and their pride. And I dreamt that suitors sought my hand. And knights upon bended knee, and with vows no maiden's heart could withstand, they pledged their faith to me. But of all those who... And I dreamt that one of that noble host
came forth my heart to claim. But I dreamt this that charmed me most, that you loved me still the same. And she
As you
thinks...
sing,
Sorry, can you say that again?
as you sing, slowly, though you wish it to not happen, feel him fade. As he fades, too sings along, until final wisp blows away. And that is where we're going to end the session before Joe.
There was another thing. Yeah, I did have one more thing that I wanted to do as well. But we can probably do that out of session over text. I just wanted to see if Monique could revivify Nat, Naj, and the King.
Having not been struck by the final judgment, they do revive.
Both of them?
I have a little bit of lore for Natnosh before that happens, though.
Well, that takes care of what I wanted to do. I'm not alright, but I'm also alright.
As you attempt to revivify Natnosh, he comes back into consciousness and then very quickly fades again to a point of near death. You realize he's still exhausted, like completely exhausted. So even though you're able to raise him back to life, his body kills him the moment he comes back. Simply because his exhaustion can't handle it.
Well, do you want your character to live, John? No.
Well, what happens is you take it to one of the medics, and the medics casts Greater Restoration before you revivify him again.
So I technically have to cast it twice on you?
Yeah.
Alright. And then one for the King.
But besides that, I think we're done with the session.
Yeah.
Most emotional session we've had yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The only emotional session we've had.
I've had an emotional session.
We have?
Yeah, Kathy had emotional...
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And you had a little mental breakdown and was screaming at the phone.
That was one of them. Yeah.
That was ridiculous, but yeah.
It was...
That's all.
You died by 1 point.
Why can't you just go to the mouse?
I'm guessing if you really had wanted to, you could have used one of your foretelling numbers to survive.
Could have, technically, yeah. As I said, made the executive decision to not use those again.
Which I support. So who do you want to play? I've got Strongclaw. I can send him over to you if you want.
Right.
I'll figure that out later.
Well, if the session is done, I'm very tired and I would like to go to bed. So if we could just be done here and y'all get out of my room. Yep.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Right.